Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. I have water ball in the way. I can't even see what dear time it is. It is 7:03 a.m. It is Saturday. It is the 8th of April. Ooh, I missed my appointment yesterday to go get my eyes checked at an actual doctor so I could get my prescription so I could get some glasses. So, now my next appointment is toward the end of the month. Yes, I gotten everything together. I was so careful. It's like the early part of the morning I'm getting all my stuff done because it's like, oh, I got this appointment coming up around noon. I take a short walk because, oh, I got this appointment coming up and I need to do this. And then I'm sitting down and waiting for the time to get ready to go. And then suddenly I realize it's 5 to 3. And my appointment was 1:45. But I called him up, rescheduled, so that's good. I have an appointment toward the end of the month to get these worked on, hopefully so that my teeth don't sit at an angle. And then I got a glasses appointment. That's good. And so thumbs up. Hopefully I'll be able to see after that. Because right now, I mean, I've said it, but I'll say it again because, new people, and, I forget things. Other people might forget things. It never hurts to be reminded. I'm short-sighted in this eye, nearsighted, so I can see things close up, but not too close anymore. Stuff that's close. Because of my age, things have to be a certain distance away now, but that's bad because I'm nearsighted, so it's got to be close or I can't see it, but it can't be too close. Now I got to hold things out like here to be able to see it. This eye, I'm farsighted. I can only see things far away. Everything that's close up, like anything here, fuzzy as all get out. When I'm reading anything, this eye, I might as well have it shut. Everything is just fuzzy. I can't even, if I'm reading, it's like text out of this eye and blur out of that eye. So, thumbs up. And then you'd figure, hey, that'd be perfect. You get one eye for good close up, one eye for far off, except I got astigmatism in both eyes, and so I can't see anything really clearly in any range, all wonderfully. I can see enough to drive, and in fact, I guessed well enough while getting my driver's license this last time, and I no longer have to have corrective lenses when driving, which is frickin' terrifying because I can't see a damn thing when I'm driving, which is not true. I can see. It's just, I can't see well. I can see well enough to drive, and in fact, I've never caused any accidents. I've only been hit by other people. Usually while I'm like sitting in a stoplight, there was a period of time where I was getting smacked all the time. So I'd be sitting at like a stoplight and then I'd hear like a screeching brake sound. Well, not the brakes don't screech, it's the wheels, tires screeching on the ground. I'd just stop and go, oh boy, and then whap! I get smacked again, and it's like, holy smoke. For a while, that was just every time I turned around. I heard a squealing tire sound and I knew, wonk! So that was fun. What was I? How did I get there? Doesn't matter. It was a fun little chat about being hit by cars. So, there we are. Oh yeah, it was about my vision. That's right. And speaking of vision, this little hammy is awake. This little hammy is awake, but they're not running. Well, in fact, she is awake and eating. Can you see her moving back there? I think she moved the right hand. This one, everything is backwards. And the mirrored. It's hard to do unless you turn your head to actually see. If you base your feedback off mirror image stuff, it's really hard to do. You gotta try it. Just don't look at yourself or anything like that. Try to base, looking and pointing at things behind you when everything gets mirror flipped. It's really hard. Ah, yes. When I awoke this morning, when I came into the room here, I went over and I checked on Bumbles. After a week of suffering, he is finally gone. He hadn't been gone for long. His body was still, while cold, it was still moving a bit. He was not freezing cold. He hadn't been gone for long, but he was gone. Took him a week to die from that horrible stroke. God. And I couldn't do it myself. I just didn't have the strength to get rid of him. Get rid of him, that sounds terrible. To euthanize, let's use that nice euphemism instead of saying what it really is, instead of killing him. I just didn't have the strength to do that. I've euthanized many hamsters in my past. Some good, some bad. And I still have breakdown periods where I just cry because of that. Even sometimes decades later. So I just didn't have it in me to be able to do that. So, but he's gone now, and that's good. I have one. There's my 2 hamsters here. I have 2 hamsters here. I have 1 sick hamster left. I showed him yesterday. He's got a really thick, fat abdomen because he's just stuffed with tumors. And it's sad because of that. He's got a growth on his eyelid, and he doesn't know he's sick and dying either. He's just trying to do what he can do. He's really active. I give him tincture, cannabis tincture periodically, and that's helping. He's very active. He's very happy. You saw him yesterday if you watched my morning vlog yesterday where I showed him. And so that's good. But eventually he's going to go the way of Bumbles, and I'm going to wake up and he's going to have nosed his way into a corner and then gotten cold and dead. So yay. I mean, that happens with all of them, healthy or sick. I mean, rodents don't live long at all. They have very, very short lifespans. In fact, where are you? Come out, little guy. Where are you? Hello? There you are. Oh, you're Bad Ears McGee. He was underneath the, you see how there's these purple platforms in these things? I have these little platforms that they've got more room to be in. They need more room than these. These are too small of cages. Right now, because of bills and all that, I don't have money to go out and buy a bunch of new cages. I'm going to, through time, replace them with like bin cages. But right now, I'm using the money that what little money I have from the GoFundMe. There's not much left. But I use that little that's left for surviving, bills and such like that. And so there's actually not a ton left over for things like buying new hamster cages. Because these really are too small. And that's unfortunate because these little guys need to run. They run for miles. And I feel bad that their cages are not bigger. But there's only so much I can do. Over time. So these little guys, they run on their wheels, and it's good. So at least they can run, even though their cages aren't gigantic like they should be. But still, here's Bad Ears McGee, or Patches Jr., as is his real name. He's still alive, and that's a good thing. He's a cutie. He's probably going to be alive for another year. He's only about maybe a year old. I mean, hamsters only have a lifespan of like 2 to 4 years, but my hamsters rarely live over 2 years. And it's not like stress. Well, I mean, it might be stress as part of it, but it's not like injury or disease is killing them. It's old age. I mean, they get old. They're thin. Their fur gets really sparse and thin, and then they get thin and bony. And they've lived as long and happy lives as they possibly can. It's just that, the average lifespan of a hamster isn't very long. So I get about 2 years out of my little buddies, and then they leave. And it always hurts. Guinea pigs are a little bit easier that way. Like the 2 guinea pigs that my housemates have. Their guinea pigs, they have a lifespan of about anywhere from, it's like 3 to 8 years. So if you get a guinea pig, he or she is going to generally live a lot longer, like 3 times as long as a hamster. Depending on the guinea pig, of course. When my housemates got the male guinea pig, they also had, it was 2 at the time, and the people that were taking care of them weren't doing perfectly wonderful things. And so when they brought the 2 guinea pigs home, one of them immediately had a heart attack and died just from the stress. But they weren't healthy. They were being fed things like French fries and such like that. They were unhealthily obese and didn't get exercise, and she wasn't doing it on purpose. She wasn't trying to be mean or cruel. It's just she didn't. If you're going to take care of guinea pigs, that's a pretty heavy duty input of time. I mean, hamsters are kind of fire and forget. Because they tolerate handling. Like, I'm gonna grab I think it's Bobo Jr. Come on, Bobo. Where are you? Oh no, it's not. That's right. Bobo's off to the side. Come on, little guy. This is the guy that is sick. With he's fat with tumors, and there's the growth on his eye. So he is sick and all that, and gosh, I almost wish I hadn't woke you up, little guy. I mean, you're still very, very active. He is. He doesn't run on his wheel or anything like that. No, he hasn't done that for some time. He sits a lot. He sleeps. He crawls around and digs, and he does his little hamster stuff. It's just he doesn't run. He doesn't run because he just doesn't feel good. He's filled with tumors. Poor little guy. Boy. Here, you go back to sleep, and I am so sorry. I've got to give him some tincture later. Oh, poor little guys. If I am myself riddled with cancers, because as I mentioned yesterday, I'd had a colonoscopy about 10 years ago now, and they removed 3 precancerous polyps, which means if they hadn't removed them, I would have been dead by intestinal cancer or rectal or colon cancer, whatever, recto-colon cancer by this time. So thumbs up on that. So that's also another reason that I use a ton of cannabis products. I mean, I really do use I'm always cannabised up. I use tincture. I use RSO, Rick Simpson oil, which is like 80 to 90%, well, anywhere from 30 to 90% THC, or they make high CBD ones, which is pure painkilling with no psychoactives. And so I do that. I occasionally buy other types of edibles. I've had the stuff you rub on your skin. I mean, I am flooded with cannabidiols at all times. Works. I would be in a nursing home, bedridden, without it. So, to hell with the federal government. This stuff is not anywhere. The guy who's like Jeff Sessions, Attorney General or something, or trying to be, he was a freaking idiot. He was saying, this stuff is dangerous, worse than heroin. It's like, it takes people off heroin so that they can be clean. It keeps people sober. It keeps so that their alcoholism doesn't kill them. This is a miracle plant. It is not dangerous. I mean, it can be. Anything's dangerous. And you don't want to give it to children and stuff like that. So, but, oh shucks, am I going to have time to do everything that I want to do? I'm not sure. I am calling up the community page on my part here, but that's just it just lists all the comments chronologically. So what you have to do is, what I'm going to do now is go through and thank 20 to 25 people for leaving me comments. So I'm clicking show more to load up a full 24 hours worth of comments so that I have a large pool of people to choose from to thank you for leaving me a comment, because I thank you all for leaving me comments. You get me out of my head into the world, and that is a wonderful thing. Thank you very much. And so I like to thank people for leaving me comments. Now, good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, it doesn't matter. I'm just thanking you for leaving me a comment. Now, I'm going to read, answer, and thumbs up comments after I do this. I'm not reading them now. I'm just thanking you for leaving a comment. So, whether you're saying, hey, you're a great person, or wow, you just suck donkeys, you know, it's either way. Thank you for leaving a comment. It's awesome. So, oh, and if you like a shout out, just let me know. And if I catch it, I will definitely give you a shout out. You just have to ask in the comment section. I did not see it, and that's the other thing. I have to catch it. So, right now, I would like to thank Ernesto Velasquez. Thank you very, very much. And Poopagore. You people have the greatest usernames. Mine are boring and awful. Your guys' are funny. Thank you very, very much. And then there is Trendsetter74. Thank you very, very much. And then Mahogany Donut. Thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. The Horror Files. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. And then Lawson T43. Thank you very, very much. And then there is, it says Tricky Sure Shot. I guess it's Tricky Sure Shot, but there's a 1 instead of an I. Thank you very much for the comment. Greatly appreciated. And then Secretly 365. Thank you very much. Ooh. Ikaika Gunderson? Thank you very, very much. I hope I didn't mispronounce it too badly. I'm terrible at names, so I no disrespect when I mispronounce your name. If I didn't know how to pronounce my own last name, I would mispronounce my own last name, and my own last name is easy. It's pronounced exactly the way it's spelled. It's German. It's easy. So, but then there is the fellow with the FKDHIF, just over like the home keys there. Thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. And then there is Jyrah, Jyrah. Thank you very much. And whoa, Scorponok 27. Thank you very, very much. Sorry, I stumbled over that one so hard. Very, very cool. Thank you. And then Isaac Gash, Gashe, or Gasha, if it was German. Thank you very, very much. And Alora Hamilton. Thank you. And then there is The Gentleman's Table. Thank you very, very much. And Cherry Coke. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. And then there is Heath Barkley. Thank you very, very much. And then there's Moose Jones. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Absolutely all of you, but thank you. And then Barbed Wire Boy 2. Ooh, very cool. Thank you very, very much. And The Papa. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. And then there is Eric Tordem. Thank you very much. Now, I know saying thank you very, very much is greatly appreciated over and over and over gets kind of boring, but I don't know really how to mix that up. And so just thank you very, very much. It is greatly appreciated. And then Adam Ali, ALI, thank you very, very much. And then the Skull Basher. Uh-oh, was that a 2 or a 3? Oh, shucks. This is why I do say it's 20 to 25, because already I've forgotten now. So, the Skull Basher 500, thank you. And then Quack J, thank you very, very much. And then last but not least, Mr. Retro Gaming Bard. Thank you very, very much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Absolutely every single one of you. A very, very good thing. Oh, shucks. I'm at 19 minutes now. Darn it. I was going to do like a whole who I'm watching now of like a Voya Games. So go check this guy out. He's been doing this channel for like 4 years. And he's done hundreds of videos. Not a single one of them has gotten even over 1,000 views. They usually get like 100. Some of them don't even break 75. He's been doing this stuff for ages. Why don't you check him out? Hopefully he's not like a secret racist or anything, and that I'm not like going, hey, go check this guy out. And he's going like, hey, Aryan Nation, glad to have you back. So hopefully it's not anything like that, but still, you know, hopefully. But go check him out. I mean, I'm impressed by his tenacity. That is awesome. Well, if you can check out the links and toss me a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. I try to keep these under 20 minutes, so I've got 10 seconds left. So you have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So I will see you, and it's 20 minutes now.